One person in here. That's better than zero. Zero. Uno. Siete. Muchas gracias. Hi there, Alan Nichols. How are you doing? Welcome in. We're going to put this on all messages because I feel like having a bunch of trolls in here and having at Decula1 and Jerry and Daniel Holman dispose of them. My wonderful moderators. Yes, I do. I have some wonderful moderators. Welcome to at Hollywoodland21. That's my handle. Yes. My channel name is Hollywoodland22. I wanted my handle to be at Hollywoodland22, but somebody else already took it. So I am stuck with this one. I have at Hollywoodland21. Somebody told me that I sound like a radio announcer. Actually, this is my professional voice that I use when I'm talking on the telephone or when I'm selling an automobile, or when I used to sell vinyl siding a long time ago. I had to speak with really good diction and speak from my diaphragm down here. When I speak from my diaphragm all the way down below my stomach, this is the way I really sound in real life. I actually do sound like this. When I'm really tired, I start to sound like this. I'm like, I'll talk right because I'm tired. Okay, let's start reading the chat. This is a chat reading day. Yes, you do. You sound great. Thank you. Mr. Russell, run around. 7510. Oh, Mr. Randall, Randall. Wow, these are the wrong glasses. These are the correct glasses. Okay. Okay. Can I donate to you? I hate to see you people without kale burgers and raisin soup. No, I'm not accepting. I will be accepting donations. When I get to 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to turn the green light on and I'm going to monetize this channel. Right now, at Hollywoodland21, my channel, is currently not monetized. The only thing I need help with is for you to type in at Hollywoodland21 and hit the subscribe button and subscribe to me. I have, I think, about 2,200 and change subscribers right now. And my goal is 10,000 subscribers by September the 1st. 2026. Do you think I can get 10,000 subscribers in, what would that be? 21 days? Do you think it's possible? Or 22 days, rather? It's possible. You never know. Is it probable? You never know. Miracles do happen. See, this channel at Hollywoodland21, the one that you need to subscribe to right away, right this moment, is a channel where you can talk about anything you want. You can talk about whatever. You can talk about Obama, Trump. You can talk about Iran, even though I don't like to talk about Iran. You can talk with your friends about Iran while you're watching satellite television. But yeah, you can talk about that too if you want. You could talk about that Coke that they found in the restroom at the White House when Joe Biden was the president, and whose Coke it was. We can all talk about that. I don't know. God, this shirt is like, this is like a shirt that I usually used to just hang around the house and stuff, but it's starting to get worn out and stuff around the collar. I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Yeah, have to get a new one. Hi. Oh, somebody reminded me today about something. Yes, they did. They reminded me to, well, I already knew this was true, but they reminded me that things change. Change is constant. It really is. I've always known that change is constant. Uh, Sometimes I need someone to hit me in the head and remind me of these things, that people change. People can change between 2020 and 2026 a lot. They really can. Except for me, I haven't changed. I don't think I've changed since I was like, I think I'm the same person I was when I was 21 or 19 or something like that. I really don't. Part of me has changed. I've become more responsible, but I was responsible when I was 19. But, oh, that's right. I had to start working at the age of 11. That's right. Yeah, I was always hustling. At that time of my life, I wasn't very spiritual as a young child. I wasn't raised with a lot of religious instruction or anything like that. My grandparents did, but not my parents did not raise me with any religious instruction as a small child that much. Maybe like when I was a little boy, like saying the Lord's Prayer or something like that. But when I got older, there's no regular church attendance that I remember in between the ages of, I don't know, like elementary school all the way through high school. None whatsoever. Just wasn't like that. One moment. We are going to put the air conditioning on. It's too hot in here. I'm not going to tolerate this heat. Yeah. No, when I was 11 years old, I remember being addicted to money. Yes, I was. I wanted to get as much money as I possibly could in my passbook savings account when I was a little boy. I remember that. But what I will do, Parkersburg, West Virginia. Hope you're having a good, wonderful day. Thank you, LLOYD Lloyd Griffin, 546. I learned how to fish in the Shenandoah Valley. That's not too far from West Virginia. One child, he is grown and paying taxes. But when I got older, I needed some, what did I need? I needed some spirituality in my life. I accepted Jesus Christ into my life as my Lord and Savior when I was 21. And then I commenced to partying about, I don't know, like a year later, maybe a couple of years later. Somewhere, I worked hard and I played hard, and somewhere between 23 and 37, all I did is just work real hard and not get married, not have kids or anything. I had a child, but out of wedlock and everything like that, you know. Worked hard and played hard. But guess what? I don't need any attaboys from anyone, but just to let you know, in case you were wondering, today is August 8th. Today, I have 19 years of sobriety, clean time from weed, coke, and alcohol. This is my 19th year anniversary date, August 8th. On August 8th, 2007, in a cheap cockroach-infested motel, I decided to stop using dangerous controlled substances, aka dope or whatever. I just stopped. Yeah, no coke, no weed, no alcohol. 19 years. 19 years. Did it go fast? No, it went slow. A line of frequencies. God is highlighting your gut to me. Are you having issues with this? He wants to cleanse you of this. Have you ever detoxed your body naturally? Yes, I have. By drinking water all day and eating fruit. Oh my God, congratulations. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you, Lloyd Griffin. Congrats, good man. Congratulations. Weed, coke, and alcohol, all of it done. I don't do any of that stuff for 19 years. At Takula1, hey, Randall in chat, thanks for coming in. Karen Brooks, 5945, said hi. Welcome in. Tina Kennedy, 6458, welcome in. Glad to see you back. Drake, hey, it's the lead singer from the Goo Goo Dolls. Yes, it is dangerous. It can destroy your cerebral cortex. The THC levels in the marijuana that is in many states that has been illegally made legal by federal law. It's illegal. I don't know if you're aware of that, but the states decriminalized it, and if you smoke the stuff that's grown underneath the lights in big giant warehouses, this kind of weed, not the stuff that grew in the backyard. I'm talking about this kind of weed that you're smoking right now that you buy at the dispensary. This stuff can just wreck your cerebral cortex right here. Yeah, it can. It's a medical fact. You can believe whatever you want to believe. I'm not going to get a debate with you at all about it. That's a lie. I've seen you drink. You're gone. You slandered me. Goodbye. See you later. You're never coming back here again. Thank you, Little Miss Jax, 428. Thank you. It is the truth. I am 19 years clean now. I never got into speed. I never liked that. Weed is a witch's magnet. Little Miss Jack. Hello, Dakula. Person. Hey, Little Miss. Jesus loves you too. Ravilo TM. Hi, Guy. How are you? How's your Saturday going? Good. Karen Brooks. It's going good today. I washed my clothes. It's like 30% THC. I guess that's a lot because there's a lot of people that are on that stuff. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not going to judge you if you want to do it. That's your business. I mean, I know the medical facts about it. You look like Patrick Swayze if he was alive today. Really? I did not know that. Nice hairpiece. I don't have a hairpiece. And for slandering me, you're gone. Goodbye. You will never be back here again. Anyway, the 4 rules on at Hollywoodland21. The 4 rules, and there's no second chances, is 0 anti-Semitism. No anti-Semitism whatsoever is allowed on my channel. And another thing is no racial bigotry comments are allowed on my channel, or you are blocked forever. No talking bad or nasty about women or children, or you are blocked from my channel forever. And no character assassination of myself, saying false things about myself, or saying falsehoods about the people in my chat. Because I love my chat. I really do. You guys are beautiful. I'm at Hollywoodland21. Please subscribe. I need to get my subscribers up to 5,000 as fast as possible because we need to monetize this channel at 5,000. And then at that point, what I'm going to do is, hi, I'm still here. At that point, what I'm going to do when I get to 5,000 subscribers is I'm going to put Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. I'm gonna list that as a place you can donate to, and then I'll just make a little passive income for the time I spend on here. At one point, this channel is going to end up being over 100,000 subscribers. You can take that to the bank, Right now, this is a variety channel where you get to talk about whatever you want to talk about. You can ask me questions. Now, whether or not I'm going to answer them, I have absolutely no idea. I don't know if I'm going to answer them. Like I'm not going to tell you how old I am. You can guess. You can guess how old I am. Put it this way. I'm over 45, but I'm not 60. You go figure it out. Caroline Golan, 8297. I have a question. How do you stop guys buying drinks? It is hard. You got to be so careful. Have you ever drugged a woman? No, I've never done anything like that. That's horrible. Nothing like Mexican dirtweed growing on the side of the road 30 years ago. I know, that's what I'm saying. It was like just more mellow stuff. It wouldn't get your heart jumping out of your chest. It's nice to pop in the stream. Well, thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Ricky, for popping in. I appreciate you coming in here. Keep cool today. You consider yourself medically insane? Do you have any tips? I don't know. What kind of insanity do you think you have? What is insanity? Somebody define insanity for me. Because I'll tell you what, there's a lot of evil coming out in the world. And by the way, it's not just that God is shining light on the evil. There's a higher percentage than what I'm used to in the last 10 years of people being in the United States of America. I know my country, and I've lived in LA and Charlotte and Philly and different places. I've been around recently in the last 10 years. And in LA and in Charlotte, North Carolina area, I've noticed something, that there is a lot of, most people are friendly. They're friendly. Yeah, they're friendly. Most people are. And they would help you, give you the shirt off their back. But there's a lot of people that like to laugh at other people, and they like to hurt other people. There's a lot of violent crime. There's a lot of stealing. There's a lot of people that act like assholes and stuff like that. And it's not socially acceptable to me or the majority of the people in this country. And anyone that acts like that, your days are numbered. You're not going to be. That's not in vogue anymore. That was some bullshit that was happening in 2019. People were acting like assholes and getting applauded for being a jerk. In 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, it's over with. It's over with. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear you act like a jerk. So if you act that way, I'm going to block you off of my channel. I don't want to hear from you. Go live in a tent. Fuck off. Did you hear me? I just cut everything out. I just eat food and drink water. That's all. I do not smoke cigarettes either. To answer your question, Dalbrand 58. I didn't replace alcohol, weed, or Coke with anything other than I just drink water, soda, pop sometimes, and I just eat food if I'm hungry. I think I eat maybe, well, I might have like a piece of toast in the morning to take my vitamins with, because a vitamin that you take in the morning could like kind of hurt your stomach, right? So I do that with a cup of coffee and some maybe some creamer, like half and half or something like that. A little bit of fake sugar, right? And just looking at something out my window, some birds. I like birds. Birds are cool. Maybe a piece of toast or something like that. Piece of dry toast or something like that. I eat once a day. Sometime around 4 o'clock, 4:30, something like that. I like salmon. I like chicken breast, grilled chicken breast. I know how to cook. I cook Italian food really well. Mexican food, Mexicano comida. Y Italiano comida. Muy bien. I learned how to cook a long time ago when I was like 9, 10, 11 years old. Yeah, a long time ago. Liz K. Chic 88. You have nice eyes and beautiful hair. Thank you very much for the compliment. Thank you. Carolyn Golan 8297. I love your decision to stop drinking and drugs. Thank you very much. Just curious, back in 1976 or 77, what would the THC level have been? I don't know. I was not smoking that stuff back then. I was a child back then. But I remember back when I was like in junior high school or something like that. That was like back in like the 80s, like in the early 80s, early to mid 80s. I was like in junior high school. I remember that. I used to go up to 9th grade out in Texas. I was living in Texas at the time. Then I went back to New Jersey in the 10th grade. I would have to say that most of the weed was just, it would get you high, but it wasn't something that was going to make you like feel like you're going to have a heart attack or something like that. Yeah, it wasn't like that. It was pretty cheap back then. I don't know, maybe $5 for that much. Something like that. You are reborn by Jesus, myself. Clarissa Amit, 5615. As someone, they did drugs occasionally until one day it took years straight, now clean. You give people hope. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. As a matter of fact, when I stopped using drugs and alcohol, after going into a 21-day rehab, I lived in a sober living house with a bunch of guys living together. And we used to go to AA meetings all the time and Narcotics Anonymous meetings all the time. And the rent was pretty low, and I just stayed there, and I had a roommate and everything like that. It was fun. And we all cooked dinner together and everything. I stayed there for probably a little bit longer than usual. I stayed there for about 8 months. And then I went back and got my own place again, my own apartment. I was a single guy back then. But I remember after 6.5 months of clean time, I started getting an unbelievable amount of cravings to do coke again. And I got on my hands and my knees and I prayed to Jesus Christ to take away the cravings to use coke. And he took them away just like that. I've never had a craving since. I haven't smoked cigarettes in 5 years. No, 5 years in, let's see, since April, maybe 1, 2, 3, 5 years and 4 months. I haven't smoked cigarettes either. I'm breathing really well. I had a CAT scan angiogram of my lungs. It's high resolution imaging of my lungs by a pulmonologist and he did this at Charlotte Medical Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. And he said that my lungs were so pink and perfect at 3 years this was a couple years ago, at 3 years of not smoking, that it looked like I had never smoked cigarettes in my life. And I was very, very happy to hear that because it could have been much worse. You know, so I got all these chemicals, cigarettes, 5 years ago, and all that other street stuff. I got all out of my life 19 years ago. I'm glad that I did. I'm here. I'm a walking miracle. I'm here alive to talk to you today. I'm here talking to you today because of decisions I made and because of the blessings of Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And I'm not that religious of a guy. I really am not. Let me tell you something. I partied a lot. I mean, what did you think I did? I was a salesman. Sold vinyl siding. I worked in the nightclub business. Worked in the restaurant and the bar business. I'm always around people partying all the time. And I'm living in Hollywood, California. And I'm mingling up in the Hollywood Hills, going to parties and stuff like that. And you know, it's back in the late 80s, 90s and stuff like that. And I want to ask you something. Do you think I had access to a lot of rugs? Yes, I did. And a lot of people paid for mine. It was ridiculous. I mean, there was a lot of money going around out there. A lot of people just wanted to hang out. And always wanted me around for some reason. I don't know why. And then I just grew up. You know, I just grew up and decided I wanted to live. I don't want to. When you're in your late 30s or something, you're just like, come on. When you're 36 years old, you're like, hey, I'm not even 35 anymore. I'm over 35, and I'm still partying. It's like, come on, it's time to stop. I mean, you don't think you can't have a heart attack, do you? I would stay away from amphetamines. Amphetamines are very, very, very dangerous, especially the crystal stuff, the glass stuff that you smoke out of a pipe. That stuff's so dangerous that you can have your aorta dissect, the one that comes out of your left ventricle. You know that one? Yes, that one. The one that comes out of your left ventricle, and it has a root, and then it's ascending, and then it arches, and it goes, then it's descending, and then it goes down your spine, and it goes into your arms and your legs. That's the biggest artery in your body. It's called an aorta. And you can have either your coronary artery or your aorta dissect, or your heart explode by doing too much when you get methed up. Okay, it's really bad for you. Especially if you're over 35 years old. You can really kick the bucket. And that's young too. That's a young person. You're not middle-aged until you're what? 40? You do want to try to live and see if you can live as long as Betty White, right? I'm getting this hair cut short soon. I can hardly wait. You people are beautiful. Thank you for subscribing to @Hollywoodland21. @Hollywoodland21. Hit the subscribe button. My subscription to subscribe to my channel is absolutely free. It costs you nothing. We just come here and talk and have fun. I don't need you to give me a gift or any money right now. When I get to 5,000 subscribers, and I need you to hit that subscribe button to get me to 5,000 subscribers, I will start accepting gifts and things like that. Yeah, sure. Might as well. Why not? I don't really need your money, but did you know that when nachos cheese on chip cheese and nachos, this is because when your chip nachos on cheese chips are nachos. Okay, I did not know that. Add to cola. Hey, fishing girl. I'm mean, simple girl. Laugh out loud. Hi, bro. Did you know Bible song Solomon 7? Do you like it? Read it to me. Can you explain it to me? It puzzles me. I do not know that one. I did not read all of the Bible, but I'm sure it's in there. You can Google it. Soft Whispers. Hi, Randall. Hi, everyone. Hi. Welcome in, Soft Whispers. Welcome back in. Betty White was so cool. Yes, she was. Reggie Long, I want my money back. You want my money back? No, you're looking for, if you're the paper boy looking for, what's his face in that movie with John Cusack in it? Remember that movie with John Cusack in it? And I forget what the name of the movie was. And there was a paper boy that all the way to the end of the movie, he kept wanting his $2 that he was owed for delivering newspapers. That was so funny. You're amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, I will, Rachel. M603. Thank you. Thank you for all the support. I can't get to everybody's questions because my chat is starting to fly very fast now, but I will try my hardest. This is me at 55 on crack. Really? Are you talking about me? Are you making a comment towards me? Is this me at 55 on crack with bad punctuation? Well, guess what? You're gone. Goodbye. What made you go to Hollywood to live? I actually was not planning on that. I was planning on going to Sacramento with my friend Donald. We were living at the time. We were living in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and we decided we wanted to save up all our money. We wanted to go live in California, right? So we decided we're going to take a Greyhound. We're going to make a few stops along the way. We did. I had a Greyhound bus ticket, one bag. He did too. He had $900 in his bank account, and he had like a $50 in his pocket. I had maybe about $100 in my pocket. Greyhound bus ticket, and I had $2,150 in the bank. Back in 1989, that was like, in today's money, it's like about $6,000 in today's money. We went to a few places, And we ended up in San Diego for about maybe a week. And then we went to Long Beach. We didn't like that for one day. We went to downtown LA. We did not like that after 2 days. And then I ended up in the Hollywood Grand bus station. And I got, we rented a motel for a couple weeks. And then we found an apartment in a little newspaper, a free newspaper called the Penny Saver. In some parts of the country, it's called the Thrifty Nickel, but it's called the Penny Saver out there. And we answered a classified ad, and somebody was renting a guest house in back of their mansion, and we went ahead and we rented it. Now, he took off, and I was left to my own devices, and I had ran around. I got 3 jobs in 1 month. I was working at 2 different restaurants. And where else was I working? I'm doing telemarketing somewhere else, off Sunset and Highland somewhere. I was doing telemarketing in Hollywood, and I lived there. And $450 for a guest house in back of a mansion was it was actually kind of pricey, but I had to pay it. I mean, that's the first place that said yes to me. I wasn't looking to get famous or anything like that. I never got involved in the entertainment industry. I stayed in sales. Juanita, hi there, good citizen. Hi, hello from Kentucky. Just subscribed. Thank you, Janie Fields at 9745. That's what I need people to do, is to subscribe to my channel. This is a non-monetized channel. I am at Hollywoodland21. At Hollywoodland21. Please subscribe. I need everyone that's watching right now to please subscribe to at Hollywoodland21. And let's get me up to 5,000 subscribers in the next couple of weeks. I think we can do it together as a team, all working together in unison. It's a we thing. This channel is really not about me. It's going to develop more and more, as you say, into about us, we. Some things that we all need to talk about. We need to talk about fixing problems. This is particularly directed towards people that live in the United States of America. Some of it can apply to Europe, but there's some fixing that needs to be done in the United States of America. I know a lot of people are a little bit upset. They don't have some people have monies. A lot of people do not have a lot of money to spend, and a lot of people are watching every dollar. A lot of people that don't have the resources that I have. There's people that are destitute out on the street and stuff like that. There's a lot of issues going on that should not be going on, like a house costing 2 times as much as it should. You see, that's why I'm going up to the Great Plains of America, in the middle of the country, where the forests stop and the Great Plains start. Kansas City, yeah. I'm on my way to Kansas City because it's a lot less expensive than Charlotte or Raleigh or DC or Philadelphia or New York. We're not going to be living around here, and I'm not doing California anymore. I did California for what, 30 years? It's enough. It was fun, but that ship has sailed. It's I'll visit. It's just not the same place anymore. I think I need something to drink. What time is it? Let's see. Oh, it's 6:47 here. Wow. It's 6:47. You know what time it is? It's time for us to take a little walk over here. We're going to take a little walk over here. Oh, my goodness. The drink area. Yes. People are so beautiful. Remember, don't let anybody bully you around. Don't let anyone push you around. Set your boundaries. Set your boundaries. And ladies, if your husband cheats on you, go get a really good lawyer and get divorced and take half his stuff. Oh, yeah. You know why? I'm going to tell you in a second. Let me fill this drink up. I never got married, so I could never cheat on my wife. I don't cheat on my girlfriends. I just don't do it. There's a reason why. I'm going to tell you why. Some of it is personal. It's about me. I'm not judging the men that cheat on their wives. I'm telling you exactly what the facts are and what they are. And if you're a guy and you cheated on your wife and you got a problem with me, you can fuck off and delete my channel. Okay? You got a problem with me? I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you got a problem with me. Okay, ladies, check this out. Here's the thing. Any man that cheats on his wife is a coward. Do you know why? Because they weren't man enough to come up to you, and you're his wife, right? And say, I'm not in love with you anymore, or this isn't working out, and I want out of this relationship, and I want to break up. But I will help take care of the children if there's children involved, right? So he's too much of a coward to say it to your face, so he cheats behind your back. That makes him a coward. It also makes him, the guy that cheats, it makes him, it means that that man that cheats on his wife is disrespectful to his wife. He's disrespectful to himself. He's disrespectful to the marriage. He's disrespectful to God, and he's disrespectful to his child if there's any children involved. You understand? That's not an opinion. It's a fact, because he shows his disrespect via his actions, which is cheating on you with some woman in the La Quinta Inn or the Days Inn or the Red Roof Inn or even the Motel 6. And he's tapping that ass, that other lady, in ways that you never have received. And while you're home with the children. And that means that once a cheater, always a cheater. It is a fact. That man that cheated on you will cheat again and again and again and again and again. He will. That's evil. You don't cheat on your wife, especially when you have a kid. That's good, Kevin Spence. I'm proud of you. In fact, nobody that doesn't cheat on their wife deserves an attaboy, but I'm going to give you an attaboy already. Attaboy. Former Germany here. What are you over here now? Bunch of German Americans over here. I'm a German American. Well, I got English in me too. Maybe I have a split personality. Has anyone here ever heard of people having childhood trauma, and when they get older, they get things like bipolar disorder? Or, well, I have bipolar disorder. You know, I take medication for that. It's really bad too. And people that get this thing called DID, dissociative identity disorder. That's all. The layman's term for that is a split personality. Have you ever met anyone like that? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about everybody that's met someone with a split personality. You're an American Indian. You're extra American. Domestic violence tops it all for me. After 13 years through the Florida court system, I lost everything to my ex, which has fraud, forgery, and the list goes on. The family court system is deplorable. Yes, the family court system is set up all discombobulated. That's in the middle of being fixed. Yes. Yes, it is. I'm not saying that there are women that cheat on their husbands. It's just not to the level that men cheating on the women. Women are just biologically more conservative than men anyway. I mean, women bear children. They have to be more mature than men at a very early age. Like kids, like a 15-year-old boy is not the same maturity level as a 15-year-old girl. They're just like different mental states. Okay, like 15-year-old boys are just like, they're like Beavis and Butthead or something. They're fucked up. You know, women tend to be more conservative, truly conservative, and their constitution, what they are, because women have children. Like I said, I'm not talking about politics. Women have to live differently than men. A lot of men don't understand that women view the world differently than men do. Women are smaller. They're not as strong physically. They have to be watching out. There's creeps everywhere. There's fucking creeps everywhere. There's fucking creeps creeping me the fuck out. I'm walking down the street minding my own business. My pants are a little bit too tight. I'm in West Hollywood. This fucking dude's looking at my ass. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You're a creep. Fuck out of here. Go, bye. Women, stay safe out there, women. Don't go walking around at nighttime after the streetlights come on. This is not a good time in the United States to do that. This country has to be cleaned up of the bad men. There's bad men in our country. They're in the municipal, the county, the state, and the federal government, which means the FBI, is currently, as I speak, dealing with these bad men. So, ladies, keep your head on a swivel. Make sure that that you're in a nice lighted area when you go grocery shopping. If you have to go grocery shopping, go to the corner store. Do it during the daytime. If it's after dark, make sure you're in a motor vehicle with locked doors and stay in a lighted area. Okay, and don't talk to strange men. Don't talk to any man. Just go in, get whatever you're going to get, and go home. She was 65 at that time. She acted like a child or multiple personalities, civil. Same goes for good guys. Yeah, I mean, yo, it's creepy out there. I'm a guy. I'm 6'1". Now I'm kind of thin. I weigh 167 pounds. I don't know if you noticed. I lost some weight. I'm on my way down to 155. Okay, check this out. But you got to be careful out there because I lived in a big city. I'm not scared of anything. But you don't want to walk around, even as a man. I didn't walk around on streets in Los Angeles that did not have other people as witnesses around. Like Hollywood Boulevard has a bunch of witnesses. But I'm not going to go off on a side street at 9 or 10 o'clock at night all by myself and just be a pedestrian, thinking pepper spray is okay, right? Because I can fight. I can really fight too, if I have to. But what I'm saying is there are people that will rob you. You don't walk around unarmed in a big city. Not now. Things have really changed a lot. There's a lot of people from other countries that were let out of the prison systems in other countries, about 11 million people during the last presidential administration. And the FBI is in the middle of getting these people out of our country. Plus, we got our own criminals here. So you really have to be careful at nighttime. It's important, especially women and elderly. The women and the elderly have to be very careful. We have men with badges, which gives them authority, police officers and sidearms and other kinds of toys they have. They have tasers and all this other stuff, and they're doing their best to clean this country up, keep this country nice and safe. I heard Canada's got fucking problems now, man. Like Canada was like really mellow, and now Canada has like crime problems. Like, what's that about? What the fuck, man? Trying to act like us in America? A predator will attack the weak, the young, and the old, but never another That's an odd statement. Me another predator? The Federals. Hello from Russia. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome in from Russia. Where are you from? St. Petersburg? Are you from Belarus? Are you from Crimea? Are you on the front lines? Are you in Moscow? Are you in Vladivostok? Or whatever that place is north of Japan. That place looks cool. I want to go there. That's where I want to go. That part of Russia that's all the way near the Pacific Ocean, that's the part I want to go hang out in. Kind of looks like Alaska. Oh, you met another president on Predated Predator. That's what I was. Yeah, not another Predator. Yeah, like Predator versus Predator. Was that a movie? Ms. Newman, was Predator versus Predator a movie?
Yes.
What was that? That wasn't the Alien versus the Predator. That was the remember the Alien movies? Okay, it wasn't Alien versus Predator. I saw that one. It was called Predator versus Predator. It was a predator from another planet plus another. They're hunters and they come to planets to hunt other creatures, right? That's what the movie's about, right? Kind of, sort of.
Yes.
And what was the other? It was Predator versus Predator, and they were like kicking each other's ass or something like that. Oh no!
That was the aliens from Sigourney Weaver played the lady in the movie. That was.
How can it be Predator versus Predator and the alien's going to be the good guy? There's no way, because nobody likes the alien.
Right.
Even the Predator in one of the movies, I think it was Alien versus Predator. The Predator was helping the human because the human saved the Predator from being whacked by the alien, because the aliens are gross, with like insects, and the Predator's like, you know what, we're both going to bite the dust if we don't do something about this alien. This other thing that looked like an insect that come. That movie came out like 1979.
Yeah.
I was a little kid, and some of my next door neighbors were like teenagers, and they like snuck me in to watch Alien.
That was
like 1979.
That was Sigourney Weaver's movie.
That was Sigourney Weaver. Yeah, I remember her. The good-looking woman. Yeah, I know her. Remember her?
Yes.
The hot and sexy chick. Remember her?
Excuse me.
Well, she was. Is she theater trained too?
I don't know.
Hello from Tijuana. Tijuana. It's not Tijuana, it's Tijuana, California. I've been there many times. Many times. Until 2006, I stopped going. Because everybody was fighting and getting robbed then, remember? King of T-Day. I was raped and attacked in Venice canals. I'm alive. The other person attacked died. Oh my God, you speak the truth. Sarah Alden died. Okay, I'm sorry to hear it. My condolences for your loss. The Venice canals are beautiful, a beautiful part of Venice, Los Angeles. Venice is a neighborhood in Los Angeles, and the Venice canals are very old and they're very beautiful. It's very nice houses there. And I'm sorry that somebody attacked you there. And I'm sorry that your friend passed away. My sincere condolences. My sincere condolences at Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. I lived in Los Angeles, San Fernando Valley, Hollywood, and in Encino, and Balboa Park, and West Van Nuys, and places like that. I lived around there for 30 years. Well, put it this way, 25 years, about 5 years in Hollywood. When I was real young, when I first got out there. And that's really my adopted hometown, is Los Angeles. But I had to leave. I don't think I'm going to ever come back there to live. Or I might come there to visit. I miss what Los Angeles used to be. I really do. You never know. Maybe one day I'll eventually move back there. It just has such a really bad vagrant problem there right now. And they have they just don't, there's a lot of problems with the judicial system there. But then again, there is here in Charlotte too. Charlotte's a madhouse. Charlotte is a pig with lipstick on it. I would not recommend anyone moving to Charlotte, North Carolina. Just don't come here. Go to Raleigh. Raleigh's a much nicer city. At Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. Hello from Wisconsin, Scotty Backyard Barbecue. Welcome in. Hello from Holland. Hi. How are you doing? Welcome in. We got somebody from Holland here. I want to go to Holland. Tijuana, it can be a very interesting place. Godzilla versus Predator was cool. Was there one? I didn't even know that. Adjacula one says, "Hi, hey, Miss Newman. Hey, Julie. You know what you're talking about, and women at night must be really aware there are tons of psychotic males on drugs beating around the big cities after dark." Yes, there is. It's a big problem in the United States. It's not just Los Angeles. It's all of the whole West Coast. It's Las Vegas. It's Phoenix. It's Houston. It's Florida. It's New York. It's everywhere. It's in Atlanta, Charlotte. There's all kinds of bad stuff going on, especially in the West Coast and the southern part of the United States, more so than the Midwest or so. And there's some problems in the Northeast too. The Midwest is not having this level of issue with the predator thing. I don't know why. I've been doing a lot of research, but you have to be careful. Oh, I lived in Hollywood. I lived in the Hollywood Hills for about a year, and then I lived in Central Hollywood on Yucca and Whitley. If you know where Yucca and Whitley is, for about, I don't know, another 5 years or so. After all 6 years, I moved to San Fernando Valley. Yeah. Anthony Francisco Jones has life in prison. Okay. I'm glad he needs to be there for what he did. You know, in some states, they would have executed him. Can't bring a life back then, can you? Yeah, it's drugs. It's a lot of drugs. You know what? The Greyhound bus station is no longer at East 6th Street in downtown LA, and they moved it over near the river, near where they have the Arts District. They moved it from there too, and now the Greyhound bus station is being operated out of the Amtrak Union Station now. Yeah, but I remember both old Greyhound bus stations, and they used to have a hot dog place, which was the best on East 6th Street. I remember. There's a transient. Yeah, there's a lot of transients out there. No, I was never Alberto Rodriguez. I was never an actor. No, I wasn't. Just a salesman. A salesman, direct sales. I sold ladies' handbags and ladies' shoes, high-end women's shoes when I was 18 and 19 years old. Yeah, I sold them in Los Angeles too. And part of 20 years old. And I got a lot of telephone numbers from a lot of middle-aged women. Motel 6 always left the light on for me. I was very grateful for that. for me and friends, plural. You're going to get a concealed carry. If you can get one in Los Angeles County, that's tough. My guy, I once asked you for advice on how to stop coke and alcohol. I am on week 3. Thank you very so much. Go to Alcoholics Anonymous 12-step meetings at least 3 times a week. Try a Narcotics Anonymous meeting in your area. You can look on your computer and find out where Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous are in your local area, and find yourself a sponsor that can take you through the 12 steps of the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous and help you do a fourth step, which is a personal inventory. Also, I would suggest that you get on your hands and knees and pray to Jesus Christ to take the cravings to do alcohol and drugs away from you. It worked for me, and I'm 19 years clean sober now. That's what happened. I'm being very serious. At Sierra BDI 4817. That's what I did. I think what happened to the Twin Towers is going to be exposed. We're going to find out eventually. We'll not be able to catch all the people involved. We're going to find out who broke the law, especially any American citizens that broke the law. We're going to find out about them. Can't bring those people back, though. Salesmen always have something to say. Yes, they do. I'm always closing the deal. From the time they call on the phone, when they answer the phone, or they come into the showroom floor, I'm always closing the deal. You know what? Some of the people that are homeless that live out in Hollywood actually do dress very well. They really do. You never know. Merck Klein, Arts Yahoo, you should be a talk show host. You are super aware and insightful. You just showed up on my feed for no reason whatsoever, and you were talking about why to be careful. Maybe it's fate, YouTube. It may be fate. I don't believe in coincidences at all. I could be a talk show host. I could be a salesman. I've been a salesman in the past. I could be a podcaster. I could be almost anything I want to put my mind to. At my age, I could not be a brain surgeon. I got too old. I'm a child of God. No more, no less. I have a right to be here, just like you do. Thank you for subscribing to @Hollywoodland21. That's my handle, @Hollywoodland21. That's who I am. Press the subscribe button, and let's get me up to 5,000 subscribers. I believe I have 2,200 and some change subscribers, and we're almost halfway there, and I need to get to 5,000 subscribers. When I get to 5,000 subscribers, what I'm going to do, I promise you, okay, I promise you, I will monetize the channel at that point. This is a non-monetized channel. I'm not getting paid any money to be here. I will, when I monetize the channel at 5,000 subscribers, I will. So I need you to hit the subscribe button. Let's have a subscribe button hitting party where all we do is tell all our friends, everyone in here, one moment. Where is it written down? Well, I can't see it here. Miss Newman, would you like to help me? It's really important that I get it right this time. Thank you, at Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. Thank you for promoting me. Thank you. Thank you very much. I need all the advertisement and marketing that I can get. Miss Newman, I need to ask you a question. It's important. One moment, I have to leave.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
it's Hollywoodland. It's Hollywoodland 12.
Tell me what it is. Is that
Hollywoodland.
a scribble or wrong? See, because I can screw it up. I know you know.
It's Hollywoodland 12.
Is this correct? I'm letting my screen go. And
It's Hollywoodland 12.
no, it looks like a dollar sign before it. Do you see that? I would have to stop my live stream. I feel kind of dumb.
Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, the dollar sign is before.
I don't remember the dollar sign being before. I
It
think
is.
it's a mistake.
I can
You
see
go
it.
on your phone and make sure, you know. I mean, I got like multiple people asking me, and I don't want to do it. I need that to be absolutely true.
Yes,
I need to write it down in big letters, right?
yes, it is.
I'll go back there and stop everything. I'll be back, people.
That's it.
Stop everything.
Yes,
I need you
that's correct.
to show me with my own eyeballs. Thank you, ma'am. I really need to see it with my own eyeballs.
All I have is this.
Okay, you don't have it. We got a problem. Are you seriously that we can't? We'll be back in a little bit. I have to know.
Because it's your piece.
I don't need a symbol. I need my
Yes.
Put it up here. Sorry. Miss Newman and I had to fix something. Somebody asked me a question, and they've been asking me quite often. It's like I've been asked quite often. Yeah, like quite a lot. And I have to get it right. I don't have any idea. I think my viewers went down. I'm sorry. I'm making mistakes. I'm bumping things. I usually don't have a live stream that's this confusing, but let me go back and see. I'm having a hard time with my telephone right now. I'm sorry. I'm having a really hard time with my phone. I'm having technical problems, people. I can't make it. It's not moving. People are asking me questions about my channel that are more serious than I'm used to. And I can't really. Okay. Yes, I have had an interesting life. No, I never said I don't. I never. I don't know much about Tony Curtis. No, I've never been an actor in my life. I'm having a hard time moving my my chat so I can see things that have already come by. No, I'm outside of Charlotte, North Carolina now. You might recognize me from Philadelphia or Los Angeles. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I lived in Cherry Hill, New Jersey when I was a child. I also lived in Lubbock, Texas, and also lived in, okay, Mary Klein Arts, yeah. Mary Klein Arts, Yahoo. At. Anyway, somebody else asked me a question. Kimberly 88. I'm not very good at my phone yet because I'm not monetizing anything right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to put it on. I'm trying to fix something right now. I lived in Hollywood for about 6 years, until 1995. No, I haven't. No, I'm going to keep it as it is. Even though I have several people that want to cash at me, I'm going to go ahead and not have that available until I get 5,000 subscribers. Yeah, I just changed my mind. Somebody wanted to cash at me, and I was kind of like, okay, you can send a cash app. I know what my cash app is. I use it to send people money, and I was going to accept a cash app, but I've decided not to. Not now. When I get to 5,000 subscribers, then I will start doing that. "71 people. I'm going down." No, I wasn't. I was a salesman. I lived in the Hollywood neighborhood of Los Angeles for 6 years. And then on the other side of the Hollywood Hills in the San Fernando Valley for another 14 years? Oh, would that be right? No, longer than that. 6. What's 6 and 14? No, that's not enough years. Total of 30 years. 6 years, 24 years in the San Fernando Valley. Yeah. This channel is currently non-monetized. In other words, I'm not making any money. YouTube is not paying me anything right now. I'm just running a channel for fun right now. And to get subscribers, what I really need you to do is to hit the subscribe button at Hollywoodland21. You can talk about whatever you want on this channel. Doesn't matter. You can talk about politics. You can talk about religion. You can talk about sexual orientation, although I think that's a little played out now. I don't like talking about racial things because I don't think that's really important, to be honest with you. Oh, there's four things that I do not allow on my channel. Number 1, no anti-Semitism in the chat. Number 2, no racial bigotry in my chat. Both those things are blocked forever if I see it. Also, no talking nasty about women and children. If you do that, you're blocked from my channel forever. And also, no character assassination. If you do that, you are blocked from my channel forever. Other than that, you can talk about whatever you want. You can talk about Iran. Let's talk about Iran all day. Or all evening. Would you like to talk about Iran? Okay, here we go. Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. I wrote down at Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. I wrote down that, and I'm reading what you have to say. Better than monetization is a promo from a local company where you give a 2-minute commercial for a product you really believe in. Yes, I believe you are correct. In fact, I know you are correct. I am going to monetize at 5,000 subscribers. I need everyone to subscribe to at Hollywoodland21. That's at Hollywoodland21. Once again, that's at Hollywoodland21. Also, at Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. I need to I know how to be a pitch man. I'm good at it. Yes, products that I really believe in, I'll think of some. They're local around here. I will be relocating. I'm relocating to Kansas City, Missouri. I've been known to pop into Las Vegas from time to time. I don't gamble, but I pop in there from time to time. I had to go in the other room to help my friend out. The Iran situation, well, they're not going to get any nuclear weapons or nuclear anything. They're going to understand that. They're going to follow the directives of the United States federal government. The Iranians will. Yes, they will. Why anti-Semitism is important among all other racial, regional hatred. I don't know why. I have no idea. I think it's horrible. Walter, yo. Let's talk about what we are, our soul. Well, I hope my soul goes to heaven when Jesus comes back through the clouds. Yeah, nobody wants Iranians to get nuclear weapons. See all messages. Top. We're going to go to top messages for a while. Well, I really am having problems with my phone today. How many hours have I been on here? 1 hour and 15 minutes. Well, that's a long time. That's a long time. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I might come on later on tonight, too. Do you think I should do that? Or should I wait till tomorrow? Maybe I'll live stream all day tomorrow. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? You can ask me all the questions you want. No. Okay. 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 Miss Newman, I need help. One moment. I can't see anyone. My screen went blank. Miss Newman? Miss Newman, my screen went blank. I need assistance in making it not blank.
Your what?
My screen went blank in the middle of everything. I need assistance in making it not blank. Did you hear that? I need assistance with making my screen not blank. I turned off my phone and then I pressed the button and I pressed the side button over here. This side button I pressed. Oh, it's on now. Okay, now you can see me. Okay. Sorry, folks. I made a mistake there. A few mistakes today. Ms. Newman helped me out. Thank you, Timothy Williams. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. I subscribe back to everybody. If you subscribe to me, I'm going to subscribe back to you. Absolutely. And there's no cost to subscribe to my channel. My channel's a lot of fun. Let's see what everyone's talking about. I can't move this. This is really messed up. I don't want that. Yeah, well, my live stream's a little bit messed up right now. I'm having some technical problems with it. I'm trying to fix it. My phone won't really. Trying. There we go. Now the chat's going back up. Ollie, thanks for the write down. I have a lot of ideas. I've watched a lot of YouTube and I know what works on it. I've watched the THO Vaughn and Trisha Paytas and on the Joe Rogan's Grow Up. Casina, I don't even know what a pin message is, so you are doing great, and I think it's beautiful. Thank you very much. You're not a tech person in the whole social media. No, no, I'm not. I'm the salesman. I close the deals. I know some technical things. I know how to operate my phone. Perhaps in the coming days, weeks, months, I'll be back. I'll be here. Lisa Kerr. Evening, Randall. Need a comp. I want to be born. Born again? Ask Jesus Christ to become your personal savior. Go to John 3:16 in the Bible. I look like some Hollywood star. Well, thanks for the compliment. Halloween, Kieran, Brandon Schaefer, 7-3. 60. My dad lives in Swansboro, North Carolina. Beautiful area. Yes, it is a beautiful area there. You belong to Jesus Christ. That's very smart. That's very, very wise of you at Nito Ocampo -M6J. Jesus saves. My phone is slow if my bill is later. That's funny. I know. I just switched to Verizon. Verizon works better for me. Metro PCS I had for 10 years, but it's causing me some problems. So we switched over to Verizon maybe about a week ago. Al Nunez, muggy here in Austin, Texas. Yes, it can. It can get very muggy in Austin, San Antonio, and Houston. Yeah, I got my phone working again. At Pearl, how are you? I'm doing fine. So what are you going to do there in your new place? Well, lots of things. I don't talk about what I do for a living right now. This is YouTube, so I don't really get into my personal like business life and stuff like that. I talk to people in my direct messages or I talk to them on the telephone about things like that, business ventures, things like that. Yeah. It's the middle of the, I was thinking about any place in the Midwest. Could have been Columbus, Ohio, Indianapolis, Peoria, Illinois. It could have been Madison, Wisconsin. It could have been Omaha, Nebraska. It could have been Lincoln. It could have been Topeka. We chose Kansas City, Missouri, because it has enough medical specialists there that can patch us back up if we fall apart. And another thing is it's a smaller metropolitan area. It only has 2.3 million people as opposed to almost 3 million people in the Charlotte metropolitan area. There's too many people here, too much crime, too many things going on wrong here. And I need less people in my life. And I can work from home, which is what I do. And then I come on here to play around. I don't really talk about too much about personal things, maybe medical or what I do for a living or anything like that on YouTube. It's because it's YouTube. And there's all kinds of people on YouTube. You just never know. A lot of people ask questions, what my age is. I've had people ask me what my gender was, which was odd. I'm a man. I've always been a man as far as I know. I do like women with curves. I like women with bodacious tatas and things like that. I am not accepting Cash App at this time. Or I have Cash App, I have PayPal, I have Venmo, but I'm going to put that information up when I decide to monetize this channel. Right now, I need your subscriptions. I need you to type in @Hollywoodland21. That's @Hollywoodland21 and subscribe. This is a free channel to subscribe to. Doesn't cost you anything. Nothing at all. You ever get the feeling that you're being watched? I do. I have my favorite channels. There's some very interesting people on YouTube and TikTok. I've noticed that. Have you? @Tyler ICP76, subscribe at the top. Thank you. Yes. @Hollywoodland21. Let's get me to 5,000 subscribers in the next 2 weeks. I know we can do it. When we get to 5,000 subscribers, there's going to be all kinds of people in here. And boy, we're going to have a blast. You're going to meet other people in the chat. You don't have to just listen to my ass. Mama Llama of 1171. I would have loved the old me. Now, after one cancer survived and I'm going through another, now I'm a stick. Laugh out loud. Wow. Well, I hope you get better. Goodbye, at heart 594. Thank you for coming in. Randall. Randall. Bob Thompson. 6311. Thank you for explaining. Aggressive women in a nice way. I've dealt with aggressive women in a nice way. You told us already you did shoe sales and aluminum siding sales. That's correct, I did. Jesus is coming back soon. I believe so. I didn't miss you this time. I'm glad you came in at Mama Llama of 1171. Thank you very much. That's wonderful that you came in. So do I, Randall, so do I. Woodsky. I don't blame it. I don't blame you. It is YouTube. Yeah, that's why I'll talk about how I make a living, what I do during the day and everything, during the week and everything. I have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I got things to do. I got a lot of responsibilities around here. Lots of responsibilities. Yes, I do. I bet you have a lot of responsibilities. I sure did love that Motel 6. That's my favorite motel. It is. It's clean. It's affordable. It's always the same when you go there. Same bedding. Same tables. Same telephone. I know where everything is when I go into a Motel 6. So you're looking at my nose. That's odd. They leave the lights on for you. Yes, they do. And my friends. But I used to get, when I was like a young guy, 18, 19, 20 years old, I used to work selling women's high-end shoes and handbags and accessories. And these women would come in, and these middle-aged women would come in, and I would get their phone numbers. And I would utilize the Motel 6 at a agreed upon time and location with these ladies. And after we went out to dinner or a few drinks, and Motel 6 did leave the lights on for me. I was very appreciative. For my friends, plural. I think you're a spy. No, I'm not a spy. At Mary Klein, RT I am not a spy, promise. Patricia, hey, 1366. I managed a motel for 25 plus years. I bet you saw a lot. No, I am not Kurt Russell. And I'm not his doppelganger either. I do not look like him. There might be some similarities in looks, but there's no relation that I'm aware of. Bob Thompson. Cool, Randall. I will subscribe and keep watching. Thank you. That's horrible and empty. I know. At Mary Klein, Arts Yahoo, you have a mysterious and captivating way of speaking. It's like everything is covert and mysteriously serious. I don't mean it by covert. I'm not trying to hide anything or be secretive. I just don't discuss what I do for a living, and I don't discuss. It's legal. I mean, there's nothing illegal going on here. I'm saying I'm not going to discuss what I do during the day at all during the business week. I'm not going to discuss, my exact location of where I live, or I'm not going to discuss my age, things like that. We will get to that. When I get to 5,000 subscribers, yes, I need everybody that's watching right now, everyone that's watching right now, to go to @Hollywoodland21 and hit the subscribe button. It's the way that we can all help each other have a really good time on this channel that is not monetized, and YouTube is not paying me in any way whatsoever. I do not need your money. We'll see if you can give me a gift after I monetize, but let's get me up to 5,000 subscribers. Just hit the subscribe button. I do not charge to subscribe to my channel. I don't believe I ever will. I believe that one day, actually, I know that my channel is going to get 100,000 subscribers plus. It will. You can take that to the bank. No, I have 19 years clean time off of rugs and alcohol. Thank you for subscribing. If you already subscribed, I do applaud you. And I will subscribe to you. I go back after this and I look at who's subscribing to me, and I subscribe back. That's what I do. I want you to have subscribers too. It's very important to get subscribers, especially if you want to get into live streaming. It really does matter. A lot of things matter. Rain matters. Sunshine matters. Sunshine on a cloudy day, that matters too. I'm thinking about, I'm glad you brought that up about Patreon. Who brought that up? This guy seems chill, but the comments can be pretty tough because roasting these live streamers is too. Yeah. No, I don't smoke weed. I don't do any of that stuff. Do you have a Patreon? No, I don't. I'm thinking about getting a Patreon. I found out about OnlyFans? I found that OnlyFans is not just about dirty stuff. OnlyFans is a lot of different things. It's odd. I thought it was all something that I would not be interested in, that kind of thing. A lot of it's gross. It's not into it. But and Patreon, I'm thinking about a Patreon. I really am. I'm going to write that down. I want to talk to Mary Klein Arts Yahoo about a Patreon. I'm going to write an asterisk here. Look, see, I write things down. Look into starting a Patreon. How do you spell that? Let's see. Patreon channel. Look into starting a Patreon channel. Yeah, you get into the big leagues, right? We'll see about that. I wrote it down. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm taking my time. I don't want to make any mistakes. I will make suggestions of channels. I suggest that you watch a couple of channels on YouTube. One is at Katie Roby. That's at sign KATEY R as in Rick, O B as in boy, EY. At Katie Roby. At Katie Roby on YouTube, on at Katie Roby, and that is a TikTok channel. You need to go there. I think that Katie Roby may have a YouTube channel. I'm going to get the information on that, and I'll get back to you on that. She's a really good live streamer, and you will go to her channel, and you will thank me in the morning. She's a seasoned professional. Also, you need to check out a YouTube channel called VP Gloves. V as in Victor, P as in Paul, Gloves, Gloves, VP Gloves. And he is a seasoned professional, and you're going to love his channel. Go check it out. He's on YouTube. Also on TikTok, I would recommend 2 channels. One is Human Scab, one word, HUMANSCAB, Human Scab. She's a seasoned professional. You will love her channel. She's very intelligent, and she's very funny, and she really knows how to do her makeup like a professional. Okay. And another good channel is to go to Tongue Bitten. TON. How do you spell that? Let's see. Make sure I spell that right. Go to Tongue Bitten. 2 words, tongue, like your tongue, and bitten. Tongue Bitten, 2 separated words. Go there. She's a fine artist. She paints and does mask craft, amongst other things. And she is a very spiritual person. And you're going to learn a lot about spirituality from Katie. Those are the 2 channels, Tongue Bitten and Human Scab. Check those channels out. You'll thank me in the morning. Oh no, not VP Gloves. Yes, VP Gloves. Good evening. How are you? Gerald. Yes, Tongue Bitten. TONGUEBITTEN. Go to Tongue Bitten and go to Human Scab. Those 2 channels on TikTok. Those are my favorite channels on TikTok, and they're very good at what they do, and they need all your support. Do you have any advice, Matt Drives? Do you have any advice for young people in their 20s and their 30s? Yeah, do not smoke cigarettes. Do not drink alcohol more than twice a week. Do not drink and drive. Work about 60 hours a week and save all your money. And pick a day with your friends to go out on a quest, if you're a man, for hot chicks at the nightclubs. Yes. I don't really know how to give any advice to women, except stay away from creepy guys. Be very careful around men. A lot of these younger men don't know how to act right. So find a guy that's maybe 10 years older than you that has it together. If you want like a nice boyfriend or something like that. VP Gloves. Vicky at Vicky G891. He doesn't he? I can't turn away. Thank you for watching. Not a big league thing, just another platform to post on, as well as repost your lives for when YouTube loses it and decides to delete your stuff. Yeah, that's a good idea to have that as a backup. Thank you, Ad Mama Llama of 1171. Why do you look like a 1950s celebrity? I do not know why. Suri Siri too. I don't want the hassle. Yeah, I don't blame you. Me neither. YouTube wanted to monetize me. I will be monetized once I get to 5,000 subscribers. I subscribe back to everybody that subscribes to me. I do. I do. You'll see. As fast as I can. It might take me a few days, but I will. Give me some time. At Hollywoodland21 is my handle. And I charge nothing to subscribe to my channel. Just hit the subscribe button. It's as easy as that. Let's get me to 5,000 subscribers. That's the big thing right now for me in my life, is to get me to 5,000 subscribers on my channel. The next big goal after that is to get me to 10,000 subscribers. I think in the next 2 weeks, we can get me to 5,000 subscribers. As a matter of fact, the best way you can help, besides subscribing to at Hollywoodland21, besides that, the other good thing you can do for me is very important, is muy importante, is to tell all of your friends on all of social media and the entire internet and all of the World Wide Web about how much fun you're having on at Hollywoodland21 and how this is going to be the biggest channel in the last year. I want to be the fastest growing channel on YouTube. The rest of this year at the fastest clip on here and into 2027. Okay? That's the goal. I don't use words like manifest. I don't know why. People are beautiful. I really do enjoy doing this. This is fun. I love you guys and ladies. Thanks for spending time with me. Ask me questions. Tell me where you're from. I want to hear where everybody's from. I'm interested. I want to know where you're from. I want to hear your story. Because some people I wish would live stream more. No, you can talk about anything you want. Just no anti-Semitism, no racially bigoted things, no talking nasty about women and children, and no character assassination. Other than that, you can talk about whatever you want, you know. Hello from Vancouver, Canada. I've been there. That's a beautiful city. It's crowded, but it's beautiful. At Choi's O Bin Loves from Israel. Welcome from Israel. Stay safe. I want to visit Israel. That I want to do before I pass away. Louisiana. I've been to Louisiana. Yeah, I've been to your airport too. I've been to the Denny's eating pancakes at the airport there. Yeah, I've been there, and I've been to Bourbon Street. You're not going to believe this, but I was in Bourbon Street back in 1984. Why was I there in 1984 when I was a little kid? I don't know. No, you can talk about any topic you want. You can talk amongst yourselves on my channel. Chatters can get to meet other chatters. You can make friends. You can like hook up and become boyfriend and girlfriend. You can do that on my chat too. I don't mind. I don't have a cucumber in my fridge. I have no clue why they added numbers after either. At Rachel M603. Don't ask ladies if they want to hang out. Yeah, do you remember me talking about that? That's so disrespectful to a woman, to come up to a woman and say, hey, you want to hang out? What do you mean hang out? What's that supposed to mean? That's disrespectful to a woman. I would never say anything like that. I mean, when I was a younger guy, I used to catcall, but I wouldn't say anything like that. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, stage 4 heart failure survivor at age 27. Crazy. I'm glad you're alive. Oh, you're in Oklahoma? I've been to Lawton and Miami and Tulsa and where else I've been? Oklahoma City. I've been around there. I got some relatives that live in Tulsa area. Yeah, it's hard. When you go away, Jesse Towler, when you go away for a little while and then you come back, a lot of people leave. That's why I'm here. Little Miss Jackson's in Florida. You're originally from Manhattan, New York. I've cruised around Manhattan. That's an interesting place. We're not going to talk about Palestine either. That's another thing I will speak about. Vacaville, I've been there too. Kentucky, I have never been to Kentucky in my life. That's one place. Do you? I know you do. Ortega, hi, I'm from Brazil. We got people from Brazil in here now. Wow.
Hello,
Welcome in from Brazil.
Hello.
Welcome to @Hollywoodland21. Please subscribe to my channel. It's free. And I will subscribe back to you. Yes, I will. I promise. I subscribe back to everyone that subscribes to me.
See you later.
Greetings from Tennessee. You are a real star of growing pains, Mr. Thick. I know people think I look like Alan Thicke or his brother or something like that. Welcome, Brazil. @Gerald. Thank you for being a good supporter of my channel. @Gerald 532009. I don't know what that was. That was weird. That person's gone. Yeah, when it gets a little bit weird, then I stop. 1 hour and 47 minutes. Wow, it's been a while. That's a long time. It looks like I'm going to have to put some things away. Fine, put things away. There. This goes in here. Hello. I decided to get some cash out. Doors open. Hi. Guess who's back? Yeah, it's 1 hour and 48 minutes. I think it'll go about 2 hours today. No lie, you look like Dr. Oz. Really? I follow you from Egypt. Thank you. I had a landlord that was from Cairo, Egypt. He lived in Los Angeles. Yeah, he rented me out the whole top of his house. I remember that. You're welcome, @Ortega_ZZZ. Of course, I remember you saying that. I like hanging out with you here. Thank you, @RachelM603. Thank you very much for being so supportive of this channel. I do appreciate it a lot. I need all the help I can get. I'm a hot mess. You'll see as time goes on. Thank you for subscribing to @Hollywoodland21. That's @Hollywoodland21. Once again, that's @Hollywoodland21. Subscribe to @Hollywoodland21 and be a winner. You're a driver. You're a winner. Things are going to change for you. I can feel it. Yeah, Friday night. We're all going through it. @Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. I may like it. Do you want to hear my advice about your YouTube? You may not like it. What is it? What is your advice? And you may like it. Yes, I'd like to hear your advice at Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. I would like to hear your advice about my YouTube. I'm open to other people's opinions. You may like it. Go ahead, shoot. Thank you for subscribing to at Hollywoodland21. The life advice: do not smoke cigarettes, ever. Do not use any illegal drugs or alcohol. Don't drink alcohol. Just don't do it. Do not smoke weed. It's bad for you. And stay away from meth. Don't get messed up. That's my advice. I'm a man. You can do whatever you want. I don't use any drugs. Okay. Okay, it's people we have to get rid of. It's getting to be quite often. Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. You may like it. You may not like it. I want to hear your advice about my YouTube. Yes, I want to hear your advice. At Gerald 532009 at Hollywoodland21. That's Hollywoodland21. Shameless plug. Laugh out loud. At Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. All of them are cute. Okay. I'm waiting. I am too afraid of being judged. I have a medical condition called neurofibromatosis. Well, you know, people judge and they shouldn't judge. Only God can judge. Stereo Stupid. Hi, welcome back in. David's recovery lost. Has anyone ever told you that you look like Kurt Russell? Yes, all the time, constantly. People say that. Although there is no relation, I do like his acting. He's a very good actor. And so is his wife. You sing for me anytime you want. Yes. Crack Russell. No, that's not me. I have 19 years of clean time. I'm waiting for the advice. Have a great day. Hope everything works out for you. Hang in there. You too at Friday night. Thank you for coming in and being supportive of my channel. I do appreciate it. And remember to subscribe to at Hollywoodland21. It's free to subscribe, and I subscribe back to everybody that hits that subscribe button. I will not monetize this channel until I get to 5,000 subscribers. At that point, I will put my Cash App information in there and my PayPal and my Venmo, and then I'll start accepting donations. But right now, I just need to get the subscribers. I love his acting too. Hope you have a good day. Thank you at David's Recovery Lost to Tomo. At Gerald 532009. Amen. God is our judge, the author and finisher of our faith. That is correct. At Nito Campo. Amen. God bless you, amigo. Amen. Lots of thumbs up here. At Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. Keep yourself mysterious and fatherly like a priest. Well, I do have some in my family, going all the way back on both sides of my family. I have a lot of pastors in my family. Protestant Christian pastors, yes. On both sides of the family, especially my mother's side, really. Oh, really? Not married? I did not know that. Read further up. At Mary Klein Arts Yahoo, keep yourself mysterious and fatherly like a priest. Okay. Let's read up a little bit more. I am reading up a little bit more. Okay, it said something disgusting, so they're gone. And it's getting to be a mess. So I'm going to split. At Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. But other than that, stay mysterious and a little fatherly. I'm going to read up some more. Okay. That's where the advice is. Okay. I will. I'm going to take your advice seriously too. Thank you for the thoughtful, constructive advice at Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. That's Miss Newman is playing the violin right now. So you look like a billionaire. Really? I do? I did not know that. Yes, you did hear a violin in the other room. You know, the violin is one of the hardest musical instruments to learn how to play, or to play at all. You have to really concentrate. I concentrate. You know, remember those ladies that I sold shoes to and got their telephone number back in the late 80s and early 90s? Remember that? Those ladies I used to sell shoes to? I used to sell high-end women's shoes and get these middle-aged women's telephone numbers. Remember those ladies that I took to the Motel 6 that left the light on for me? I used to pay a lot of attention to them too, and their friends that would come over. At Hawkeye 7318. You look like a famous actor. Disagree as a cello player. Cello is even harder. Yes. The cello. Not cello. Cello is even harder. But it is extremely hard, according to my older brother. Yes. Earth True, Tim Matthews. Who the F is this guy? My name is Randall at Hollywoodland22. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll subscribe back to you. I have a goal. My goal is to have 5,000 subscribers in the next 2 weeks. I have almost half that much. So at Hollywoodland22, please subscribe and join the winners. It's free to subscribe. I'm not making any money on this channel. It's not monetized yet. So what's my story? That's my question. I always do that. I say, so what's your story? I go into these women that have these channels, especially the younger women, like in 25, 26 years old. Go, so what's your story? And they're like, my story? Then they start going into this long story. And they're like 24 years old. They don't have much of a story. And then they tell me the story, right? I listen. Everybody has their story. And it's important to listen to people, even the younger people. Read up, I sent you another bar of gold. Really? It's hard. I can give you some amazing but painful advice for your YouTube success. Painful advice. Why don't you go ahead and give me some painful advice to my YouTube success? at Mary Klein. Go ahead. Also, when you stare intensely into the camera, when somebody says something, you resonate with the viewer. You can really feel. I'm going to put these glasses on. Okay. At Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. Also, when you stare intensely into the camera, when someone says something, you resonate with the viewer. Can really feel your intensity, and it will gain you a ton of followers hoping to get that look. When I say something, you resonate with the viewer, can really feel your intensity, and it will gain you a ton of followers hoping to get that look. Is this the intense look that you want me to give you? I'll try my best. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for the advice at Mary Klein Arts Yahoo. Thank you very much. That's sound advice. I do appreciate that. We'll be chatting with each other from time to time. My main goal right now is to get my channel to 5,000 subscribers. I have 2,000 at Hollywoodland21. That's at Hollywoodland21. All one word. Please subscribe. It's free to subscribe. And I will subscribe back to you. At Hollywoodland21. Thank you. Thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it very much. I have 2,200 and some change, I believe, subscribers. I may have more at this point, and we will be getting to 5,000 subscribers. I do not know when. I believe it can be done in the next 2 weeks. I would like to have 10,000 subscribers to this channel by September the 1st of 2026. That's about, what, 21 days from now, 22 days from now? Something like that. We'll see. Thank you for coming in and watching tonight. 2 hours and 2 minutes and 8 seconds. And I gave you some suggestions for YouTube and TikTok channels. And I got a lot of advice tonight from Mary and others, and I really appreciate it. And Lisa Kerr, I appreciate you coming and watching me and being so kind to me also. You've cheered me up. I am going to leave at this point. I will be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. at Hollywoodland21. Please subscribe. It's free to subscribe, and we're going to have a lot of fun here. Okay? I will see everybody tomorrow at 6 p.m. Sunday. I live stream. My name is Randall. My handle is at Hollywoodland21. At Hollywoodland21. One word. Please subscribe. And I am live streaming Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until whenever. Sometimes it's 40 minutes. Sometimes it's 3 hours. You never know how long I'm going to live stream. I might come on later tonight. I'm not sure. I haven't made up my mind. Sometimes I'll pop up late at night on the weekends. You guys are wonderful. I really appreciate everybody coming in. I like you. I like my chatters making friends with each other. I like the communication here. I like the camaraderie here. This is really beautiful. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you, Atacula. Your name should be Reagan. Cheers. Thank you, Dog Days, for coming in. I need a spy name. At Rachel M603 says, you will get to 10K soon. You're the best. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much. Everybody have a really good evening. Lock your doors and stay safe and have a good night's sleep. I might come back later. You never know. You never know if I'm going to pop up again, do you? Love you guys. See you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Bye-bye for now.